Do that. Terry knows what's up. What's up, guys? Troy Browder here from thepit.net, hanging backstage at Amos Southend in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight with Alien Ant Farm.
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
Just hanging out, just did a little sound check and had some food next door and just chilling out.
Yeah. Some pretty important news just came in with you about 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I found out I'm having a baby boy and freaking lost my cookies and dropped to my knees. You were here for that.
I was about to say I'm really excited that I got to see that. That's something that you don't normally see, you know.
I can't believe I was like I can't believe I was next door eating a salmon BLTA wrap while that all went down.
Troy saw the breakdown, dude.
Yeah, so congratulations on that. You also have a little daughter.
Yeah.
Her name is Amelia, correct?
Yeah.
And she's what, about a year old now? So,
Yeah.
10 months today, actually. I saw online.
11 months today. Yesterday.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I read that tweet a little bit later than I thought. So.
I don't have any kids. I only have dogs. They're like kids, but you never know. This is inspiring. I might have to go like
bury your boner.
I might have to go put one deep in my wife when I get home.
Ooh.
Yeah, little off the road.
If she's
fun
lucky.
time.
You want a kid, dude? I'll put one deep in you too.
I've got a kid actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than I look. I promise.
I'll give you a baby, dude.
I think I'll take your baby. I was like, I got bitch Mitchell's baby, man. Check that out. So now with having the kid, since you're pretty much still a new father, you guys been on the road for a little bit now. Yeah, having Amelia, did that change anything about how if you wanted to stop touring for a bit?
No, I'm never going to want to stop doing anything that has to do with music. Being away from situations like that is like, you can kind of compartmentalize it and also know what you're doing it for, you know? I mean, we're out here to try and regain some fans and you know, I'll make a little bit of money at the same time, pay my mortgage, which ultimately provides for my kid or our families, you know, and so I don't second guess being away at all. I mean, you have Skype and, you know, I mean, it you get a little sad, but, you know, we can situate these tours where they last 6 weeks and then we can go home and do what we need to do and come back out. And, you know, I would love to be even more sad where we're gone touring, but we could deal with that when it comes if this record sees a little bit of success.
I was about to say, yeah, you do have a new record coming out. Homage, is that how you pronounce it? It's coming out next week?
Homage is the single, or homage. It's just, you know,
If you're French.
Yeah, if you're French. But yeah, homage I call it, but a lot of people have been calling homage is the single that's going to be first. Some stations are already been adding it. We're finding out like today and yesterday.
We've been having an exciting week. Like actually, like we've been out of the game so long, you know.
It's
and
fun.
we've been fighting this battle, like honestly, like between record labels and personal lives and health and the careers and everything and babies and that's where the boy's coming from. The boy's coming from the boy.
Now, I thought that Let 'Em Know was the first single off the album. Is that not going to be on the new album?
It's on the album. It was more of a leak.
Yeah, we never really like pushed for that to be some radio-driven thing, you know? I mean, I think our hometown station may have added it for a little while, but Terry's right. It was more of like a leak, you know?
It was a leak. We had to raise, like, awareness. Like, not even awareness. Like, we had to, like, let people friggin' know, no pun intended, like, that we're still around, you know what I mean?
Still kicking.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many people we come across when we're on tour, and they're like, we thought you guys were just like, we didn't know, we thought the band wasn't even together anymore, and like all of a sudden you're playing in our town, and I thought I'd never get to see you, or whatever. Anyways, Let 'Em Know just kind of served as like a little like kind of like point of like,
reintroduction,
hey, we're here. A reintroduction of us still being there. Like, we had to do something, so we made a video for it and like pushed it out.
Well, I know that I was one of the big supporters on that song whenever you guys did put it out. I used to be on air at Rock 93.5 in Columbia, South Carolina, before they changed over. I made sure that I threw it on the air.
I
and
actually remember
all that.
I remember.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I remember getting the post from you.
No problem, man.
I remember getting the post from you saying that you were spinning it and stuff.
Yeah, I think I was the 4th radio station in the nation to do that.
So yeah, it did get its little sparks here and there, but the label wasn't behind any. Like right now, we're starting to get like momentum as a team. You know what I mean? And that before was kind of self-serving kind of thing, And so yeah, thank you for doing that, and
Not a problem.
It's an awesome song, and we made a great video for it, and like it's on YouTube. You can go look it up. And
I've watched it many times.
We play it live and stuff, and like in our set now, and people love it.
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's good.
An anthem.
Yeah, it's good to have. It's good to have those kind of more driven songs. Me personally, it's not really that style of music, whatever that might be, is not really what I would pick to listen to. But when we play it and stuff, I love just feeling the vibe of it,
Yeah, it's almost necessary. Like the song was necessary. Like just that kind of like if you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of like an old school like hip hop boast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fun. You're like like we're like badass or something, and it's like I think we're all pretty not very egotistical dudes. We might joke around, but we're not trying to be cool guys, and it's fun to just kind of have that boastful feel, of a hip hop artist is like I'm the shit.
Very, very Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
like the Beastie Boys. I don't think those guys ever took themselves too seriously as far as being some sort of mysterious rock like gods or whatever, or hip hop gods or whatever. But like they could boast with the best of them. You know what I mean? They could hold ground with them.
I mean, they just went out there and had fun, so. And that's what you guys do. I know I follow you. I'm actually friends with both of you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Follow you on Twitter and Instagram, and I never know what you're gonna post next. You're like the Howard Stern of lead.
Oh,
I wish.
That.
Give me $500 million, and I'll be really like Howard Stern.
It's like one night. It was like 2 a.m. I'm scrolling through my feed, and there's your face next to your dog's penis. So, I was just like, wow.
We love our dogs.
Puppy love. Nothing wrong with puppy love.
We're animal lovers.
Now that you've
I mean that in like the deepest sense of the term.
Yeah. Now that you've let everybody know that you are back kicking full swing, do you want to let anybody know why you took so long of a hiatus?
Oh man, so many different reasons. Honestly,
I know that there's the bus
label.
Crash.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it's just life moves on in these weird and quirky ways. We all we never stop playing music. We all have so many, music is like very communal, and I think we all had so many friends when we got off a tour with each other and doing the couple records that we did do. I think it was time to go and have fun with other friends, you know what I mean? We were basically in a marriage together for years and traveled the world together and stuff. It was fun to kind of spread out from that.
We did some strange.
And we needed to go and cheat on each other or whatever. I mean, it sounds silly, but, it was, like Terry said, and it served its purpose. And I had, Terry was in another band called Ghosts in the Flesh, and I was in a band called Send the Sages, and Mike had a band called Mystery Schools, and it was all, like, killer stuff, I was like, Ant Farm was my thing, but there was some deep love going on with some of that other stuff too, So that's kind of what took up our time.
Yeah,
and
we take it all real passionately, And then beyond that, we had, just trying to, we had all these songs written, and then we had problems with our label, and then the label got scooped up by a real label, and now all of a sudden things are going in a positive direction. But we got kind of stuck in the tar pits for a while.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, it was just no movement.
Well, after the bus crash, I know that you did have to have back surgery, I believe.
Neck surgery. Yeah, for sure.
Now, how is that affecting you now? Is it still in the pain process?
Nah, it's been so long. I mean, there's not a day that doesn't go by that I have an issue with my neck or nerve damage or something. So I think about not the bus crash per se, but think about my situation. it's been so long. It's just part of my life, you know. I'm not like it is what it is. So it's not.
Well, I know that some people have complications years later, and it still bothers them a lot. So I wasn't sure how that affected you.
It does, but it's
especially with performing. I know that you want to go out there.
I think the more active I am, the better it feels. In fact, you know, because when I sleep and lay down, you get this sense of atrophy that comes over you.
And not even that, like, well, I mean that, and speaking for myself, like just like being able to perform and stuff, like it makes you feel like you didn't lose, like you can beat it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I'm pretending like what it's like to have a son right now, so I'm just giving you like.
I'm being your temporary son.
Yeah, you're my baby boy.
Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate that. I know you love me. Another, I'm a big fan of you. I don't know if you know. I'm wearing the Alien Ant Farm shirt I got 2 years ago whenever I saw you on tour.
Thank you, bud.
One of the questions I've always wanted to ask was when you're filming the video on the rooftop, you guys actually did that, and with no prior approval or anything.
No, yeah, that was all freaking renegade style, you know.
Now, did you go to jail?
Nobody went to jail. The cops, when they got up there, they're like, everybody's going to jail.
Yeah.
That's what the first thing they said.
I think there were some stiff fines passed out.
Yeah, and Terry and I just boned out. We ran and
I was actually considering for maybe a 16th to an 1/8 of a second. I considered jumping building to building,
Spider-Man style,
like just to escape. But me and Dryden managed to work our way around the like parameter of the building, like the outskirts. Cops are over here dealing with like producers and stuff, and me and Dryden are like squeaking. We good?
Yeah.
Me and Dryden are squeaking past, and we slipped out the back door and into the elevator. We hit the stairs. Remember?
We met at an In-N-Out Burger, like down the road.
Remember when we got to the bottom of the stairs though, and we popped out, and we saw like there was a dozen cops getting into the elevator to go up, and we were just
we just walked right by them, like they just thought we were working on the Jimmy Kimmel show or something, because that was the building. We were on top of the Jimmy Kimmel building.
Okay, that was actually one of the things that I've always wanted to know. It was like, oh, was that fake or did it really happen?
Everything was real in that.
Yeah, not fake. It was one of the scariest moments of my life because I knew we were doing something that was just wrong.
Now I hate to backtrack because I know I'm asking a whole bunch of questions, but since the first time, we've actually got to hang out and talk about things, is like the first time I remember hearing you guys was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Oh, cool.
How was that? Like, whenever Activision came over to you, how did you feel about, hey, I'm going to be on a video game?
Dude, it was epic because Tony Hawk is Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
And
it's funny the game wasn't even as big. I mean, it was big and really big, but it wasn't even as big as it is now. You know what I mean? But it was epic. Like, I think we got on so many video games back then where we were just like, yeah, we'll take them all.
Yeah.
But Tony Hawk, I remember Tony Hawk was the special one because everyone was like, at one time or another, everyone in the band was like, I was kind of like a wannabe skater, but these guys were probably more, Terry and Mike were probably more into it, but, Bones Brigade and all that stuff, early stuff was like a big deal in all of our lives, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I remember seeing you back in a 411 VM video magazine skateboarding video. It was like one of the first ones that I owned. So you were just like, I'm Dryden Mitchell, band Alien Ant Farm.
That's how I sounded?
Yeah. No, not really. I'm just a dick. Yeah.
You're my baby boy.
I remember those 411 videos were like dope.
Man. That's like before the internet hit, and what do you have to watch? Yeah. You go down to the skate shop, buy 411 video.
I worked at a skate shop, and all the kids just came in to watch 411 videos or like the Big Brother videos or whatever.
Dude, Big Brother was amazing.
The birth of Jackass.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't know that. So
that OG footage of Johnny Knoxville getting tased. That was where it all began.
In the backyard?
Yep. That was where it began.
He said the prongs pulling out actually hurt more than actually taser. So.
They should have shot him in the balls.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't go for that now. I think they should redo the skit.
He's too paid now.
Oh, yeah. I actually filmed part of his movie Bad Grandpa here Have you seen that movie yet?
Yeah, I saw some. I think I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did see it.
The little pageant or whatever at the end. Yeah, that was filmed here in Charlotte.
No way, really.
Yeah, so you can see like the background of Charlotte right beforehand and all that. So pretty sure that's about all we have to talk about. Unless there's anything else you guys want to throw in about another tour coming up, or
we're gonna take a break. We're gonna do a second leg of this. Anarchy in the USA will start in November, and just find us on Facebook or alienantfarm.com or through Troy and
fromthepit.net
and find fromthepit.net and look for dates, and hopefully we're around your area and come say hi. We're a good band.
Call your local radio station and ask them to play Homage.
We're a solid C+ band, and that's it, man.
A strong C+.
A hard C is better than a soft A, motherfucker.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Don't forget that you can also win an awesome signed Alien Ant Farm print. Just be sure to follow us on Instagram, From the Pit, Twitter, From the Pit to You, or Facebook.com.
I signed that.